And today, Don, we're just going to talk a little bit about Wholefood signatures, which I know is a big part of what you teach. And you've been out there, as you say, barking this stuff for decades now, and some people have grabbed it and they're running with it, but it's really fascinating to look at foods through a different set of eyes, isn't it?
It is. All of our ancestors in every culture on this earth at one time understood the law of similarities, and they taught it. They taught it to whole communities and to the new generations coming up, because they felt it was a knowledge and a wisdom that had been tested over time and distance in the human experience that got consistent result, and they didn't want it taken from the people. And yet it's pretty much been taken. I'm just thankful to see that it's finally coming back. It's things like this, the law of similarities, or doctrine of signatures, the signs of nature. It's when something looks like something else, it is drawn. A thing like unto itself is drawn. So they looked at celery and they realized, wow, it looks like a bone. And guess what? It snaps like bones. And now, even in today's modern world, they've studied this. They know that celery is exactly 21% phytolytic or plant sodium. Your bones are supposed to be able to store 21% sodium. Why? Because if you're low on calcium, sodium ionizes into calcium. And so it strengthens the bones. We're supposed to have a lot of good, healthy salt in our diet. And this is one of the foods that contains 21% sodium, along with several thousand other nutritional components, of which they've only named about 131. But here it is. When you eat celery, you are targeting the strength and the healing of your bones. Things like arthritis, joint pain, all these kinds of things. I've watched hundreds of people use this as their medicine instead of prescription medical drugs and other things, and it heals them. It is such a beautiful thing, and because it targets the bones, it also assists the bone marrow where the red blood cells are made and all of that, and it drops blood pressure without any toxic side effects. That's what I love about foods as medicines, which we've got to get back to.